Hey, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? All right, we're going to get started and see what uplifting messages we may get from Spirit. And let's get going. All right, so right off the bat here, guys, I'm seeing a lot of you feel like you're battling something today. All right, things are just not flowing, not coming easy, or there might be an obstacle thrown into the mix here. I do see some kind of internal conflict, I want to say, going on. But, you know, the thing of it is just keep going, because this isn't going to take long at all. This is going to happen today, where your stuckness, this is going to go away. All right. Why? Because you're an empath and you know how to perceive things, manifest things, and change things up. Okay. Just be conscious of who you are and of your gifts. Okay. At the end of the day, by the end of the day, I'm seeing miraculous things happening for you. Okay. And when I say that, I just mean whatever negative thing is happening this morning, by the end of the day, it's going to be the complete opposite for you. Okay, life is going to be happy and sparkly again. All right, here I'm seeing somebody just went through something not good. I'm seeing loss here. I'm seeing a broken heart. And I'm seeing it's somebody, this is about mistrust and a masculine. All right, I'm seeing a lot of sadness here, maybe even depression. All right, this person is going to contact you about what happened. He's going to contact you what was said or what was done. And I feel that there is going to be an apology here because this person feels really bad. All right, and here I'm seeing, very nice, Aquarius. I'm seeing a balance coming in and a victory, okay? But only after you minimize this or get rid of this. Because a lot of you are still holding on to something that is not for your betterment, okay? This can be a feeling of entrapment, or this could be something toxic or someone toxic. And in this case, it's over the King of Wands, so I feel like this is a person that you're still holding on to that is in your life, who's able to access you, is able to bother you, is able to call you at any given moment and just drag you down with their negativity. This is a person who's like maybe a chronic complainer or just a very negative person, and you are not that anymore. Maybe at one time you were, but guys, you are somebody totally different now. You've been working on yourselves and you are in a different realm than they are. You are vibrating on a totally different level than they are. Your frequency is changed. You are not matched up to their frequency anymore, and that is the problem. You don't have the same things in common anymore. You can't relate anymore. How do you relate when you are perceiving things from a positive viewpoint and trying to stay in a state of gratefulness? How do you relate to somebody who's continuously negative? That's opposite of you, right? But I'm seeing, like, once you let this go, okay, it's time to let this go, Aquarius. Once you let this go, I see this great victory and all kinds of balance coming in for you. And so much so that this is going to take over your life, the positivity I'm seeing here. You're going to be so focused on all of the positive things, the victories, the successes that you're going to have. And why that could happen is when we are connected with people who are sucking the life out of us and we allow this. Okay, what is happening is they are pulling us back down into that third dimension. All right, they keep pulling us back into what we're fighting so hard to get out of, right? We all want to move into this fifth dimension where we're promised, you know, all of these over 6,000 patents of beautiful things that we're not using currently, excuse me, that are going to make life easier, better, smoother, happier. And basically, I've been told by Spirit that all of the negative emotions that we've been going through for basically all of our lives, such as shame, anger, jealousy, you know, and your ego is never good, guys. Nothing good comes from the ego. It's time to let that ego go. Come into your authentic self. Don't care about what other people say or do. Just know that you are being your authentic self, and don't stoop down to their level at any given time. All right, just be you, be your high vibrating self at all times, and do not allow this to come and pull you out of your sweet spot, so to speak. Okay, all right, let's continue. All right, I have an upset masculine today. All right, so something's upsetting you, something has your goat, and you know, this has to do with something you're trying to achieve, something you're working on, something you want that is just, it feels like it's impossible to close this deal, whatever it is. You want to get to some point, you want to achieve something, and it just feels impossible. But the Seven of Wands tells us that you are so close. You don't understand how close you are. And it also tells us not to give up. Spirit is screaming, do not give up. If you're working on something you want right now, Aquarius, no matter how long you've been working on it, no matter how hard you've been working on it, how many times you've been just ready to give up on it, okay, do not do that just yet, because you are this close to achieving it. And this has to do with your energy, okay? And again, you have incredible, very potent energy. Your gifts are online, so you can achieve basically anything you want as long as you don't give up on it. All right. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune just popped into the scenario here. And with this wheel, we have a lot of protection. In the four corners of this card, we have the angelic realms, the angelic protection. And also, this is a fortune. This is a fortune. This is biblical. This is something being talked about all over the net. All right. And it's also something, this is a promise, a biblical situation that is coming toward us all that we're waiting on, right? So we don't have a time on that, but this card is continuously popping up to remind us to stay connected to spirit and to stay kind-hearted, and we will be celebrating very soon. We have the card of celebration next to the Wheel of Fortune. All right. And I get it. A lot of you have been feeling ignored in the sense where you really need money now. And you're just, you know, a lot of us, you know, when we talk about this, it just makes it even harder, because we feel like something big is coming, something is going to happen eventually, but we kind of also feel a little angry because we need this now. So we all have our wants and needs. And, you know, we have to kind of go on as if this were not happening, okay? Because not one of you out there should be quitting your job or sitting on the couch eating popcorn because this is coming and you have not a care in the world, okay? That's not how things are going to work. But once this does come in, this is going to change absolutely everything. It's going to change not just your life, but every being on the planet's life will be different for the better, okay? And also, I do see you moving toward this justice. This is going to be our justice, guys, okay? Let's continue, all right? I don't want to stay on that too long because I'm seeing a lot of stuckness here for my beautiful Aquariuses today. I don't know what gives, but I do see a lot of you might be feeling burdened for different reasons, and this having to do with either someone you love or maybe a lover. All right, something's getting in the way of your happiness today. So you might have bumped heads, you might have had an argument. And guys, this is a great time for me to mention that that $15 reading is still on the table. If you've always wanted a reading, or you know, money's tight, this is a great time to take advantage of a reading where I can hone into your specific energy. This is a public reading. I'm picking up on different energies during the course of this reading, but if you want me to hone in to your specific energy alone, get a reading, okay? Just give me some time because I am getting bombarded. I do this once or twice a year for my beloved Aquas, especially around the holidays when things are tight. But let's keep moving, guys, and please don't forget to subscribe. They keep tossing you guys off of this, it's affecting my channel. So if you want to do something nice for me, take a quick sec and resubscribe every day. Just check on that and hit that notification button, hit the like button, and let's move forward here. All right, I am seeing for some of you there is going to be an ending. All right, so some of you are going through a really hard time with this person we're talking about, that you are either in love with, or this could be even a friend or a family member, someone you love. This could be partly regarding the separation. You're starting to really see that you don't have a lot in common anymore, that things, either you, them, or both of you are going through changes. Okay, so, or this could be you with your significant husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, what have you, having some pretty serious issues. Okay, and guys, after a few years, if you see that it isn't working, I mean, I'm not here to give love advice, but for me, if it's not working and you've been trying to make it work for years, maybe it's time to let it go. Okay, because the worst part would be to spend another 10 years with this person and then figure out it's not working and you're tired of trying to make it work, and then feeling like you wasted time, right? We don't want to feel like we wasted any time, especially now that we're moving into this beautiful, most beautiful time ever. I believe it to be ever in the history of mankind is coming toward us, barreling toward us. Okay. All right. So here I'm seeing another masculine, but you're looking at this new start. You're very committed to this. Okay. You are tired of the old. You're bored with your life as it stands, because there's nobody really in it that is making you feel, is lifting you up. Let's put it that way. Okay. Also, there's a lot of negativity around you. You're finding that you've been working on yourself and you've come a long way, and you're very proud of that. And you want to be around people that are vibrating more so on your level. All right. You're seeing yourself as a very special person right now, and you should be. You absolutely should be. And next to you, I'm seeing, well, this is you here, that you're the star. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that they see you as this beautiful bright white light that is more special than you know. You're here to lead the pack. You guys are all leaders and innovators and very smart. Okay. Also, you have something very spiritual around you right now, and I can tell you that we are in a very spiritual time, especially for Aquarius, because this is the age of Aquarius, and all of us that are here now pretty much agreed to come back here at this time and help these people that are about to wake up. All right, so we're hearing a lot of negativity pouring out, guys, a lot of exposure. I'm not going to stay on this long, but there is a reason you're here, and this is it. You're here to help others navigate through this very difficult time. But right past this very difficult time, everything is going to be flipped on its head in a very positive way. It's very exciting, guys. A lot of you don't know what's going on. A lot of you are, I mentioned something yesterday and I got a negative comment from somebody who's telling me stick to tarot. I have no idea what I'm talking about. All right. But the truth be known is that, we're in a psyop. You're being told things. We're all being told things. There's whatever, however you want to say it, disinformation out there done purposely to confuse all of us. Okay, you're listening to voices that may or may not be the truth, and the reason that disinformation is out there is we're in an informational war, meaning the information out there is not necessarily the truth, and the reason is we're in a war. And we cannot, not we, but, certain people in green, which is what's happening globally right now, cannot let the enemy know their next move, okay? So you're just grasping on to all this negative information, thinking that you know it all. You're the right person. You're right. I'm wrong. Everyone else is wrong. Whatever it is, okay? Just have an open mind, guys. That's all I'm saying, okay? Have an open mind right now. Don't take anything too seriously, and just, go direct. I always tell my friends, when you're looking for truth, don't go on that boob. That's all an arm owned by the wrong side. And before you tell me I'm wrong and start commenting, because if you comment about politics on my site, I will shut you down. You will not be able to comment anymore. All right, because you can get me in trouble doing that right now. Because we're in an informational war and no one is to be trusted. All right, but if you comment, or if you go direct and see what actually is happening, what has been done, what things have been done for the people thus far. If you look at that and stop looking at the news, that's not where you should be getting your advice or your news from. All right, go right to the horse's mouth, go direct. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of disinformation everywhere, even places that we once trusted. We cannot trust anything right now. The only thing I'm telling you to trust is that we are going into this beautiful new world. And I know that, okay, because I am extremely intuitive, and it's just a knowing. And people that are empaths and, they're true readers, seers, mediums, they actually are using their gifts. They know this as well. All right, but I do see happiness coming in. I see happiness coming in for my aquas and for this gentleman who is starting over. You're starting fresh. All right, you're wanting new friends. You're getting rid of family members, people in your life that are not helping you to live your best life. And that's what we need to do, guys. All right, here is this mother, and you want a family. You want a family. You're divorced and you want a family. You want your children to have, a mom and a dad. You want this family unit. This is a wish that you've had, and you haven't met the right person. The person you're with right now, you're realizing is not the right person. All right, and you're feeling alone in your plight. You don't really know what to do to make this wish come true. But here they're saying exactly that. Your wish is going to come true. This is the card of want coming to fruition. So for this mother out there who is wanting this person to come in and help create a very tight, close, nurturing family unit, that is coming once you end what needs to end. Okay, so that's what needs to happen. You need to end the things that aren't working and that have you feeling like this, left out in the cold. Okay, all right, guys, I'm going to end on this note. And I hope everybody's having a beautiful, had a beautiful start to their day. I hope your day changes. Those of you who had a wrench thrown into your day, and if this is you, comment below. Just keep it short. Let me know what's going on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.